Naser and the smell of soup. Naser is what you might call a wise fool. He comes up with answers other people would never have thought of. He's a popular figure in Turkish folklore, and there are many tales about him. A beggar was walking along the road of the main market. He had baked a small piece of bread for himself, dry and old, and that was all he had to eat that day. Hoping to get something to put on it, he went to a nearby restaurant and begged for a small portion of food, but was ordered out of the inn empty-handed. As he walked out, he stopped to stare at the rich people, enjoying the bowls of good savory soup. He leant over one of the cauldrons that bubbled and hissed on the charcoal fire, and took a deep breath to savor its good smell, then turned sadly to go. At that moment, the innkeeper came out and seized his arm. "Not so fast. You haven't paid," he exclaimed. "Payment? But I have had nothing," stammered the confused beggar. "I was only enjoying the smell of your soup." "Then you must pay for the smell," insisted the innkeeper. "Do you think I cook my soup for a beggar to steal a smell from? I saw you take it." The poor beggar had no money to pay, of course, so the innkeeper dragged him off to Naser, the judge. He listened to the case most carefully, considering both the innkeeper's angry exclamation and the beggar protests that he had taken nothing. "And you say you have no money?" he asked the poor man. "Not a penny," stammered the terrified beggar. The judge turned to the innkeeper. "So you insist on being paid for the smell?" he inquired. "Indeed I do," said the innkeeper. "Then I myself will pay you," said the judge. He drew some coins out of his pocket and beckoned the innkeeper closer. The man went eagerly forward. The judge held the coins in his hands up to the innkeeper's ear and shook his hand gently so the coins rang together. "You may go," he said. The innkeeper said angrily, "But my payment?" "This man took the smell of the soup," said the judge, "and you have been paid with the sound of the money. Now go on your way."